What we really need to teach people is the rule.
The mainstream.
Do what the police tell you to do, because it's going to go a lot smoother if you do.
Okay.
Yes, and that's another piece of that scenario is after the scene where in our movie, those were real young adults with disabilities talking to real police. So it was a very realistic.
Not simulated. That's
not
a
simulated.
Real,
that was real.
Okay.
And the scene was simulated,
The scene,
but the people were
are
real.
Yeah.
And the police did exactly what they normally do and say. That was not scripted.
Okay.
That was their thing.
So that was an organic
Yes.
experience
Yes.
for them.
So then afterwards in the movie, in every episode, we debrief it. We ask the police, why did you do this? Why did you say that? And we ask the young people, what were you thinking and feeling? Because we need to explore those perspectives, because if we don't do that, then our young people can't generalize.
Right.
They would only know how to follow the instructions if it was about a shopping cart.
Okay.
But by exploring why the police do ask you to do certain things, or how you suppress the feeling of panic and stay where you are because you know you need to. We explore all that in the movie so that people can, apply it to their lives.
And in addition to the movie, don't you have actual community training where you bring people in who have autism and they have an opportunity to actually interact with police officers, get to know their local police officers?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell
us about that.
That's called a Be Safe interactive screening.
Okay.
So they're hosted by community organizations, and they bring me in. I travel all over the country doing this. I'd like to go to every state in the union and do this. So we bring the police and the disability community together, and it doesn't just have to be autism. It could be anyone with special learning needs. And we show scenes from the movie, and then the police lead activities with the young people out of the curriculum that I wrote that goes along with Be Safe. So for example, the young people get a chance to learn to ask for help.
Okay.
They learn about the police equipment and boundaries for not touching.
Sure.
They learn about laws they have to follow, because that's a great way to stay out of trouble, is follow the law.
Exactly.
And they get to try on handcuffs if they want to.
Okay.
And some people don't like that idea. They think, why should we be putting people with disabilities in handcuffs? But I believe that it's important that in a small, safe environment, someone would have the sensory experience of it during a calm, safe time, rather than the first time they ever have those horrible things on them is when somebody's behind them, putting them on from behind.
Right, which can be traumatic, but in particular for individuals with those sensory issues.
Right.
That's a more calming environment.
So I like to give them the sensory experience and know that they can follow the procedure safely, practice it safely, so that it ever happens and they're in a panic, their memory kicks in and, oh, remember this happened before, versus leaving it to chance, which I think is really dangerous.
So what other scenarios do you show in the movie that you think are of particular importance for youth?
Well, one of the most important ones is called mistaken identity. And there's this guy sitting waiting for a bus, minding his own business, but there was just a robbery nearby, and the police think they found an armed robber sitting on this bench.
Bus stop.
Yes.
Okay.
So they treat him like an armed robber. They jump out of their car with their guns drawn, and he's like, what is going on? But he follows every command they give him. And we take it so slowly, interlace your fingers, and put, we model everything the police might say. Sit down, cross your ankles. We show all these commands and how this boy follows them. And then the police realize they've made a mistake and let him go and apologize.